A brand new Doom Eternal trailer just released, and it has some sick new music in it. And today, with the help of my guitar, I'm going to analyze why I think Mick wrote it the way he did, and why it's so awesome, and why it gets stuck in your head. This one's going to be fun. I am Alston. Now, the first thing you're going to notice about this song is the droning heavy guitars underneath, and then that high trailing lead over the top. Keep those in mind. We're going to talk about layering later on, and you'll really see how Mick puts the finishing touches on this song and really finishes with power. Now, this song is written in 4/4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can really get some raw power out of that. Let's crank up the guitars a little bit, and you'll see how this starts. All right, you hear that guitar coming in, right? You know something's about to get nasty. He's keeping everything else the same. He adds it in, and here in just a second, it's going to turn up a notch. Like, imagine you're in a mosh pit right now. This is pretty straightforward, not much else to say, except if you're in a pit, get ready. I mean, come on, man. Just look at that. Simple, it's straightforward. There's not a lot of technical craziness going on right now, but everything has culminated in this massive explosion of gent, pretty much. So one thing you need to think about here, transition. Let's talk about this. Same melody. It's changing it up just a little bit. It's building back up. Getting a little chaotic here. There's a couple really cool parts in the song you need to stick around for. Hang on, give it a second. Now, this next part is super important because you like it for a reason that you may not realize, and I'm about to pull out the guitar and show you why. It's musical familiarity. It's when you are familiar and comfortable with a certain sound or style that you begin to like other things that sound like it, or they become comfortable to you. Let me show you why. So the part I want you to pay attention to is the lead melody line in both the things I'm about to play, and then I'll play the actual ones back to back, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Mick, I don't know if you did that on purpose, but I caught that, and I know that you put BFG Division and other things before as a reference, so I literally got up on the chair and headbanged, just for you guys. The next part is my favorite. Get ready. Descent, downward, spiraling, dusk, E3, M5, that colorful staircase if you've played it. Get ready. Because it's coming. Hey, Mick Gordon. Drop that beat. And with a riff Korn would be proud of, one that takes you descending in the notes and the feel, we're back at this riff again. Now for the next section, I want you to keep in mind, simple but powerful. We're going to talk about why I think Mick did it the way he did. Get ready, because it's coming right now. Man. Let's talk about it. So what happened there? He's playing quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super simple, but there's an old saying, keep it simple. And you know, I've talked to Mick on an Ask Me Anything session he did before, and we talked about sweep picking, lead guitar, and that sort of thing. I fully believe that he can and will do that. But as a musician, he knows when to dial it back, when to put the ambience in, because if you have a track that's heavy going 90 miles an hour the whole time, it loses some of its luster. If you can bring it back in ambience, Argent Facility Destroyed in 2016, one of my favorite Doom ambience tracks, then when that heavy track hits, it's got all that much more power, that much stronger. And the phrase that sums that up best, listen to this: it's not the note you play, it's how you play it. It's not the note you play, it's how you play it. Mick knows at that point in the game, wherever that may be, that that's the feel he's going for, that crunching, pulsating, pounding, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the floor type of thing. He knows that that's what he's going for. He asks himself, what does the game need at this point, and what will the listeners enjoy in this section? And boom. That's how we get BFG Division, Rip and Tear, and everything else in Eternal. It's not what you play, it's how you play it. And once he finds out how to accentuate that section of the game, he puts it all together. You remember when I said this earlier? Keep those in mind. We're going to talk about layering later on, and you'll really see how Mick puts the finishing touches on this song and really finishes with power. Pay attention to everything you've learned in this song. It's time to put it all together, just like it's a final boss fight. Here we go. Do you hear it? He's got the crunching 4-4, high, low, everything we've heard has all come together for the big finish. Back to the high notes. This is it. This is the ending. This is the part we've all been waiting for. Here comes a harmony, same notes, but higher. Keeps that melody in key, adds the extra kick in the... And we're back in the descent section again. Spiraling down. He adds a little bit of a twist this time. Pay close attention. Hold on. Hear the extra layer on top? It's got that layering. Working in a little bit extra notes, harmonies, what have you. You hear it a little more now. This is it. This is the end of the song. What did you think? Did I miss anything? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the song, what you think about any future Eternal stuff coming out. Anything you might like me to cover here. Follow me on Twitch. I stream there as well. Subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoyed this content. My name is Austin, and I'll see you next time.